You could
no, I agree with you. I just like that juxtaposition of thoughts. Yeah,
you could be really, really great and still not make that much money.
You could be fucking amazing and never make it to the games.
You could be. Even if you do,
fucking amazing.
Listen, like even if you do make it to the games and you take third fucking place,
right, you can still not make money.
And you're the third fittest person on earth. You make what, 25 grand? What the fuck is that going to do for you? You know what I mean? Like,
and we're not complaining. And by the way, I'm not complaining. I'm not suggesting they should get paid more either.
That's the thing. They have to. If you want the sport,
I don't think so, but whatever.
Well, if you want the sport to progress, how does it not?
Why? Sevan, why do you think they shouldn't?
Why does the third fittest person on earth not deserve money?
Let's take emotion out of this. Yeah. Let's take emotion out.
Let's
calm it down.
Remove the emotion. Sorry, I had another cup of coffee. I'm fired up. Let's go.
He's all leaning into the camera again. Back to show one. Because I think that's a moot point. I think it's capitalism. I think it's free markets. I think it's like, hey, look what Rich did. He got a movie named after him called Froning, the Fittest Man Alive. That was fucking that. I mean that is amazing, and he was able to parlay that and turn that into the Mayhem Empire. And along with his incredibly hard work and accolades and whatever tactics you used, Matt, like to stay the course and win 5 in a row, so just no one can say anything. There's no discussion anymore. And then now you're parlaying that into you're taking your hard work and parlaying that into more opportunities. You know, being on that TV show where you said that line. Someone sent me a clip, by the way. You delivered that perfectly. You deserve an Emmy. You know what show I'm talking about? The Blue Mountain one?
Oh, Blue Mountain State. Yeah.
That was, the coach was yelling. I forget what you said, but the coach is yelling at you. Someone finally. Though. Yeah. So like, I don't think that like CrossFit should be like, my thing is focus on the affiliates, grow the community, keep pushing that angle, and let the free markets, when there's enough money, it'll trickle down to the athletes.
I think
the same way the WNBA doesn't deserve to get paid as much as the NBA.
I think it's a shame.
It's entertainment.
I think it's a shame that CrossFit as a sport and CrossFit as a methodology are named the same thing, because they are not the same thing. And focusing on the affiliates is one total thing that is phenomenal and it's its own thing. But then I think having the athletes as free advertising, you know, it's promoted.
Sure, and I agree. Okay.
You cannot, no, I don't want to say you can't, but it's very unlikely that you're going to have someone that has a full-time job or has a family is going to make it into the top 10. And if you want to see the sport grow, not CrossFit, the affiliate side of it, you want to see CrossFit as the sport grow, there needs to be more opportunities for the athletes to be able to train full time, to not have that job, or, you know,
sure,
whether it's,
I agree.
If that comes from, what does 10th place get paid? 10 grand? Maybe.
But what I'm saying is, don't get me wrong. I would love it if all the athletes in the CrossFit Games made $10 million a year. But what I'm saying is I don't think it should be the goal or the focus. I don't think it comes that way. It's like going to McDonald's on your first day of work and wanting your paycheck. Just put in the community. And first of all, let me say this. I think CrossFit as a sport goes away if you take away all the affiliates overnight. I think it's insane to think that thing exists even for a second without the affiliates.
But that would be like saying,
that's not the discussion.
Yeah, no one's saying that. So you don't dump your money into the affiliates. Not saying that you shouldn't. You should, but I think we're talking about two separate things here. I think did I
conflate something? Go ahead.
You're trying to blend, like CrossFit should focus more on the affiliates because CrossFit as a business should. That's their business, right?
No. What I'm saying is that so maybe this is where we had the misunderstanding. It's not that I don't think third place deserves more money. It's just sure, but I just don't think that it's I don't think it's CrossFit HQ's fault that third place doesn't get more money.
Well, you can't expect the sport to grow if CrossFit's not willing. Who's going to pay them?
Who is in control of cutting the sanctional prize money down to $5,000?
I believe that they have a budget and they're working with the best budget that they can in order to grow CrossFit as a whole as fast as it can. They're a business. I'm sure they want it to grow. They want the whole entire thing to grow, right? Let's say it's all one symbiotic fucking thing that has synergy. They want the whole entire thing to grow. And if they thought that it would grow faster by putting more money into it without sinking the ship, I'm sure they would. I think.
Don't get me wrong.
I don't personally think that's their interest.
What do you think their interest is?
I don't know what
that guy's a full blown gamesista. The guy in charge. He loves the games. He is the games. Mr. Rosa.
I don't think
Eric
that
Rosa.
it's okay. There's a
co-CEO.
We're talking about a lot of different things here, right? And you're talking about CrossFit as a whole.
Don't worry, they'll figure it out in the comments, Josh. Don't worry, we don't have to figure it out. They'll figure it out.
No, but I think if we're solely talking about CrossFit as a sport, it grows. Yes, the athletes need to be able to make more money to become real professional athletes, and you'll see longevity in the sport. It's also on the athletes to grow their brand as and figure out where their place is and where they can make money, other aspects, and build their own brand with the sport of CrossFit. CrossFit has given me a great platform, and I never won the CrossFit Games, but I still have a great platform, and I'm still able to work with what I was given because CrossFit was a sport, and I am very appreciative of that. I don't think that second place is worth 5 times less than first place. I don't think third place.
I don't think it is though, right? First place is like 300,000 and second place is 180.
No, it's not. No, second place was it was always 75. I think 50. It just bumped up. Yeah. And then it bumped to 75.
Yeah, it was 250.
I want to say 90. Maybe 90 now? 90, maybe 100.
Yeah.
CrossFit Games prize money.
I could say, even half, okay, that's fine. I'd be okay with that. But I think that we if we're talking about growing the sport, yes, to get more athletes to come over to the sport, they have to be paid because it has to be their full-time job.
Well, I think when the sport's big enough, they will get paid.
Okay. Well, there you go. And there's your answer.
No, but where's that? No, but what about the situation where there was more prize money? There were competitions that had more prize money.
Yeah.
And then if they wanted to join into the sanctional, their prize money got cut down to $5,000 for the winner.
That's disgusting. Did that really happen?
Yeah. Man,
yeah. Jesus Christ. How are you?
The sanctionals last year, dudes were making $100,000. And then they could go to multiple ones. They could go to multiple ones. It was
so
awesome.
Just so you know, okay, before we go back, first place is 310, second place is 120, third place is 80 for this year, just so you know.
So cool. Third.
Okay. So
I've done a sanctional where I think I cleared, I know I've done one, I think Rogue was like 60 or 70,000. And then Dubai a couple years ago, I cleared 100. And
so now they're told they can't?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Dude, yeah, the winners of these semifinals are making $5,000. That's what it was when it was, and that was the same as what it was.
I saw that, but
during
that's being forced by CrossFit HQ?
Yep.
Wow. Well, because, why would they do that?
Those were the same sanctionals, right?
Some of the sanctionals asked, like, they tried to put in extra prize money, and they were not allowed to.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Wow.
I didn't know that either. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, we're gonna have to cut this part out of the podcast for sure.
Why? Can any of us get fired?
No, I'm joking. I just said that to stir you up a little bit.
That's